Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn, and I am your communications coach. Thought of starting a podcast today. So I'm going to take up a topic and I'm going to talk to you about it. Here basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a problem and a solution to it related to English speaking. So today I've taken a very interesting topic and it's a very common problem which we all English speakers face every single day. And the problem is, why do we fear speaking in English? What is that fear which we have, or rather fear of speaking in English? Believe it or not, but this is one reason or one cause which stops us from speaking in English or from being fluent and confident in speaking in English. And believe it or not, this is one cause or reason why we stop speaking in English or we start losing our confidence and ultimately we don't get fluent in speaking in English. So this is a problem which many of us face, and that is why 80% of people give up on English speaking and they're not able to speak fluent English. But today I'm not going to discuss the problem, I'm going to discuss the solution to it. What should we do to stop this fear, or to overcome this fear and start speaking fluently and confidently in English? So let's talk about it. After speaking to a lot of professionals and students, I have come to this conclusion that people who are not able to speak in English fluently is just because they don't take initiative. They fear to come out and speak in English. They miss the opportunities basically. And why they miss the opportunities, why they don't take initiative? Just because of this fear. And what is this fear? This fear is basically, I won't be able to speak in English. I don't know how to speak in English. Or the other person is so fluent in English. How will I speak in front of him or her? What if I get wrong? What if I make grammatical mistakes? What if I am not able to help others understand what I'm trying to say? These are the fears which we have, right? What will be my impression? What will people think about me? They are going to laugh at me. It's better not to talk in English, or it's better not to speak in English, right? So these are the fears which we have before speaking in English, before going out and having a conversation with people, or before even starting to speak. And that is why we don't take initiative. We miss the opportunity purposely. We know this is an opportunity. We know we should start speaking in English. This is the right time. Or we have to take this initiative. But we stop ourselves just because of these fears. And as I told you, these fears or these things, these thoughts come to us before even speaking English. Right? Before even we have started to speak in English. These things come to our mind and we become negative and we start fearing and we stop ourselves. But what can we do to overcome this fear and to start ourselves to speak in English? That is the main question. So as I told you, we start thinking before speaking. Now what we can do is we can stop our thoughts, or we can control our thoughts here. Or we can change our thought process. That is the best solution to this problem. We have to change our mindset. We have to change our thought process. Now what do I mean by this? When we think about what if I forget things? What if I forget sentences? What if I go blank? What if I am not able to express myself in the best possible way? People will laugh at me. They'll make fun of me. What will be my impression in front of others? Instead of thinking about these things, we should start thinking about the positives, the opportunity which you have right now to shine, to polish yourself, to become more confident and fluent, to refine yourself basically. So we have to change our mindset, we have to change our thought process, we have to become more positive about the situation. We have to take it as an opportunity instead of threat. Okay, so turn your threat into opportunities. So this is an opportunity for me. If I speak, I'll get an experience, I'll get an exposure. It's fine if I go wrong. It's fine if people don't understand me properly. It's fine if I go blank. That's absolutely okay. I'll get an experience. I'll gain an experience there. Right? I'll learn from it so that next time I'll be more prepared in such situations. Right? So are you looking at the shift of the mindset from thinking negative about the situation to thinking positive about the situation? And trust me on this, guys, your thoughts, your mindset does help. Changing your mindset will definitely help you to start speaking in English, to start taking that initiative to speak in English. So be positive in your approach. That is what I wanted to tell. What if things go wrong? Everybody has been through this process. Trust me on this. I have been through this process, and everybody who has started to speak in English has been through this process. Because we are not native English speakers. Our first language is not English. English is a second or third language. We have learned or acquired this language. We are even learning this language. So it will not come to us automatically or naturally. We have to practice it to become natural or to sound natural in speaking in English. Right? So this is one thing we have to take care of. Second solution is, and trust me, this is a very practical solution and it gives results immediately on the spot. Take it from me. Try this and let me know in the comment section if it works for you or what you think about this solution. So this solution is basically when you are at this place or where you're getting an opportunity to speak or if you want to take an initiative to start speaking with somebody in English or having a conversation with someone in English, what you can do there is when you're listening to somebody and you want to speak, you want to reply to them in English, or if you want to start a conversation with people in English, just before that, instead of thinking all negative things, start thinking about how you can start the conversation or what you are going to speak to them. Right? For example, if I went somewhere and I saw somebody and I wanted to speak to that person, the first thing which comes to my mind is, how should I approach this person? What should I speak about? How do I start? So I'll make up my mind that I have to go and say, hi, how are you? Right? And then after his reply, I have to introduce a topic. So what topic I'm going to introduce? I'm going to talk about his professional life. Fine. So this is what I have come up with. So when I approach that person, I go there and I say, hi, how are you? The person definitely will reply, I'm good, thank you, how are you? And then I have to reply to that question. So I'll say, very well, thank you. So how is your work going? Where do you work? This is how I have introduced this topic to have a conversation with that person. Right? And then he's going to reply about it. Now, in the meantime, you have to be prepared for an answer because he might ask you a follow-up question about your profession too. So you should prepare that. So maybe in the beginning, before approaching the person, you can prepare an answer, 2-3 liner answer, or while having the conversation, you can just think about how you should reply. But you have to be attentive in listening to that person. So when you listen to that person, you might come up with some ideas or how to put your ideas across in sentences. You will get to know because he is going to reply on the same lines. He'll reply about his profession. I am a software engineer. I work in such and such company. Right? So you can also say the same. Copy him. Just tweak the sentences a bit. Right? So you have to be very attentive. You will get an idea while you're talking to somebody. If you'll be an active listener, you will be attentive in listening to people. So this is another practical way of addressing the situation or addressing the fear of speaking in English. You can prepare your script beforehand, or while somebody is having a discussion with you. If there is some topic which is going on about the weather or about any news which has come or anything else, you have to listen to each one of them very carefully. And trust me on this, guys, when you listen to people, you will get a clue, you will get an idea on how to reply. Okay, you will also get some ideas by listening to people. Now what here you have to do is frame a sentence. Think about how you can answer this question or how you can speak about it. 2 sentences, 3 sentences, come up with. Right? If somebody is talking about the weather condition, the monsoon, the water logging, right? And you got an idea. How do you present your idea? Quickly come up with a sentence or 2. Speak up. Suppose everybody is talking about their area. You know what is happening in your area too, right? So you can just say, yes, this is a problem in my area too. Or water logging is a problem in my area too. We are also facing the problem of water logging. It has become very difficult to commute. That's it. You have to be very smart in picking your choice, your idea, your sentences. Not more than 2, not more than 3. Simple small sentences come up with. Get an idea from everybody what sentence they are using. Replace their sentences with your ideas, chunks of words. And it works, guys. Trust me. Trust me on this. Next time when you are having a conversation with people or you want to start a conversation, keep this tip in your mind. It is very handy. Now, the last one is keep it simple or keep it short and simple. This is the best solution to stop this fear of speaking in English. You have to come up with simple sentences or a few sentences, 1 or 2 sentences, speak up and finish your conversation, right? So basically I'm talking about small talks or short conversations. As I gave you an example of how you can start a conversation, you could come up with a topic like I'm going to ask about his professional life, or I'm going to talk to him about any news which you have heard about AI, about technology, about science, about climate, about daily routine, about the project. Any topic you can choose and you can just speak about it. Ask a question, come up with your own answer also, and then have a conversation, right? Keep it simple, short and simple. So that is the best way to gain confidence and fluency in speaking in English, right? With short conversations or small talks. And the lots of conversation starters also I have come up with in my previous videos. Just scroll my playlist and listen to each video and you're going to get a lot of topics on which you can speak about with people in English. You meet every day, you meet a lot of colleagues, friends, relatives, neighbors, whatnot. You speak to a lot of people. Why can't you take that initiative of speaking in English with people? Like, of course, when you are going to school or college or office, make sure that you can talk to your friends in English or colleagues in English, right? During your lunch break, when you go and start your office, that time everybody is in a hurry. So somebody you've met in the lift, somebody you meet in the lift, somebody you meet in the corridor, somebody you meet at your desk, near your desk people sit. So there are lots of situations and circumstances where you can start speaking in English with people and have a short conversation, right? So start taking that initiative and start speaking about it, on any topic in English. This is actually going to help you in overcoming the fear of speaking in English, right? So these 3 points are very essential, guys. Start utilizing these points. Start keeping these points in mind while you are having a conversation in English, or you are about to start a conversation in English, or you are just thinking of starting a conversation in English. Think about these points and it is absolutely going to help you to take that initiative or to grab that opportunity to speak in English. And in this way, you'll get fluent and confident in speaking in English without any efforts in no time. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. And if you like my videos, do subscribe, like and share, and do write your comments in the comment section. Also press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Bye bye. Take care.